We'll cover the basic features of the app. Tap on the settings button at the top here and select random options. And you'll see you have a couple options here. You can choose if you want to show the last name first, if you want a number to appear. As far as selection methods, you can choose to have one student at a time called in the class, and it won't repeat students until everyone's had a chance to be called. However, once a student knows that they've been called, they'll know they won't be called again for a while. You can turn off that option, and now every student is available to be called each time. So in theory, one student could be called 2 or 3 times in a row, although in reality, if you have a big class, the chances are pretty low. But that just means every student is available for that. Track responses I'll cover in another video. That's available for the premium options. Also, the speak aloud option is available. The device will speak the student's name aloud, which students often like, and you can choose if you want to include the last name or not. And lastly, you can play with the speed there. All right, so once you've set up the settings, you'll see on the green icons, a check mark is the student is present. Tap on that if you want to mark a student absent. That way you won't be calling students that have been marked absent. Very easily you can tap on the top header here and select reset if you want to mark everyone present again. And then lastly, to the right, on the last column is the number of times students have been called. So it does give you an idea of who's being called the most, and just to make sure everyone does get a fair try. And then when you're ready, just tap the dice icon.
Sandra Gillespie.
And then the students will be called, and you can choose next or just dismiss. All right. There's also a trick if you do want to pick on a student non-randomly. Go ahead and tap on any name, and there is the option to call on. So if a student hasn't been called on or maybe was absent for a while, you can deliberately call on a student. So there's a little trick there in case you need that. But hopefully you can use the random option as often as you like there. And then lastly, there's the PDF feature. On the premium version, you can easily get a PDF of the day, and it'll show you who's present and the other data that's there. So if you want to keep track of what happens on a daily basis, it's very easy to do that. And you can email it to yourself or share it with another program. All right, thank you and enjoy.